25 sweaty guys.
Come on, send us your songs. I know they're dangerous, but come on.
I'm dangerous, Jerry. I'm very, very dangerous.
Ain't but one way out. Lord, I just can't go out that door. You know there ain't but one way out, babe. Lord, I just can't go out that door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be a man I don't know. Oh, I'm foolish to be in here in the first place. When I get away, there's times when walking in take my place. Ain't but one way out, babe. Lord, I just can't ease out that door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be talking that stuff that they don't know. Ain't but one way out. Lord, I just can't go out that door. You know there ain't but one way out, babe. Lord, I just can't go out that door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be old man, I don't know. Hey! Ain't but one way out, babe. You know there ain't but one way out. Lord, I just can't go out that door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might just be old man, I don't know. Huh?
Lionel Young.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Yeah.
He's great. We all know Lionel Young. Anybody in Boulder's got to know Lionel Young, right? He runs the Blues Jam every Monday night, has for 7 years with Mark Diamond, and he's always gigging around here. Lionel Young.
I've heard him
Where's the picture?
testifying to the spirit of. It's right here.
Look at this. This is Lionel Young. This is an old album of his, old CD. I don't know how old. It's a ways old, but it's the only one I have of his. So I wanted to play it, and I really like Lionel. Played with him a lot of gigs, as we all have around here. So here we are. Send us your songs for number 3. Oh, I was going to put up a big 3. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Number 3. Number 3. What the heck am I doing here? Jamie Foster, Bill Brennan, the hosts of Send Us Your Songs. This is our 3rd show, so it'll probably be, right now it's probably November 14th, Sunday night at 8 o'clock. If you're watching this is our 3rd show recorded on October 26th, actually.
2004.
So, and none of our shows have been broadcast yet. They won't start till Halloween night, but the night that you're seeing this, you will have seen 2 shows if you've been looking at our shows at all. And if that's the case, then we're probably right now today inundated with all these songs that you've sent us, if you've been sending us your songs. If not, then we're still begging you, please, please, please send us your songs. And maybe you have, and keep doing it if you have, and if you haven't, then do it and send them to us, and we'll play your stuff right on the air, just like we did with Lionel Young.
And Terry McCune, you're the guy who had 9 cents due on the postage. Now watch it. But that
You did. And,
our lawyers will be talking to you.
That's right. That's right. So that's what we do. You send us your songs. We play them over the air. We'll talk about them, and we'll try to keep this interesting visually. In some way, hopefully.
Videos are even better. This is television, after all.
Videos are great. However, I did have something I wanted to say about the videos. If you do send us a video, the only way we'll really be able to show your video is up here on this monitor, on this top. And we can zoom in on it, of course, and get closer. But again, if we did that, ooh, that's psychedelic. If we did that, if we zoom into that top one there, I don't know if you can kind of make that happen, but we have to run the audio also only from this the microphone on this, coming from this screen. So it's not going to be the greatest. I'll tell you what would be the ideal thing is if somebody had a way to send us a mini DV. You know what mini DVs are? They're these little ones like this, and they fit in mini DV cameras. If you had something like this, we can play it directly on screen as we could with like this kind of stuff. These aren't bands playing now, but
Otherwise, we'll have to digitize.
that's right. Not to digitize, or do the way we just described up on this business right here. So anyway, before I bore you all to death with my dumb talking, do you have something to say, or do you want to go on another tune, or what the heck?
I say, let's listen to Lionel one more time.
Another Lionel Young song, yes!
Lionel Young.
Now I got a little woman working on that natural defense. Now I got a little woman working on that natural defense. Yeah, she started talking, she did not make no sense. Just because she was working, making so much dough. Just because she was working, making so much dough. That woman decided she did not love me no more. Now when payday come, her check's as big as mine. Now when payday come, her check was big as mine. That defense woman going to lose her mind. Yeah. listen to my song. The defense is gone. Listen to my song. The dance is gone. The woman lost a happy home.
Okay, that was the Psychotones. I don't know a thing about them, Jamie. It's kind of a psychic tune. Aha, psychic. That's silly.
Kind of surf guys. They recorded that up at Schoolhouse Productions in Rollinsville. You know, the old schoolhouse bunker up there.
Oh, look, sorry to interrupt you,
Recorded
but
live.
There's
Wow.
Lionel Young. I was looking for a Lionel Young
Yeah.
shot the whole time, and so the last band. But go ahead, keep talking. I'm sorry.
That's about what I know about them. They're an outfit that was around here a few years ago and recorded up in Rollinsville at Schoolhouse Productions, and you know, very surfy. I dig it. The real thing. The twin reverb turned up all the way, and
Sweet.
I particularly liked the reverb on it.
You know who
Sweet.
that person is right there between us?
I don't know that,
It's
but
Vicki Taylor.
wow, I
It's
guess
Vicki
I
Taylor.
do
We
know
need to get
that
some of
bot.
her music in here.
Yeah, we
Vicki,
do.
Vicki,
Vicki.
send us your songs,
Please, for crying out loud, we really need them.
You know what, Jamie? I want to make sure I say a couple things here that I've been meaning to say for
You do.
a couple of weeks. Well, I wanted to say that, you know, sometimes you'll see these videos playing behind the music like this,
Mhm.
like if we were listening to the Psychotones now,
Uh-huh.
you'd see this music. Sometimes, unless we tell you, generally none of this stuff is in sync or intended to be part of the music you're listening to. It's just a lot of video that I have sometimes of the same band you're listening to, but we'll tell you if it's supposed to be in sync and if it's supposed to be part of it. We'll definitely let you know. Most of the time, it's not going to be that. I wanted to make sure I told people that, and it seemed like there's something else I wanted to say too, but I don't remember what it is. So, what's next, Jamie Polisher?
I wanted to play at least one more Dr. Welser song this week because
Sweet.
I just really muffed it last week. So, what do you think?
I would love to hear that. More Dr.
You know,
Wilson.
Willie Rob Candler,
I'll
Rob
see,
Candler, the music store magnate, guitarist extraordinaire.
He is
Could
that.
be the new Segovia in a couple of years, but he's been woodshedding on it. And what do you say? This is not the classical side of Rob. This is Dr. Welser with Bill Brennan playing the drums and Chris Engelman playing the bass. And it's some bluesy, cool stuff.
Is
What
that
do you
guy-
think? That
Is
guy
that
Jay
me there?
That is Jay Forrest. No,
Oh.
that's Jay Forrest, I think.
Can all you guys see Jay Forrest there in the background?
And there's Lionel to the left of your
Lionel
screen.
Young,
Ah,
right
yeah.
there.
Ah, yeah.
Now I don't know. Oh, and there's more Lionel.
And here comes Dr. Welser
Dr.
first.
Welser!
Well, hey everybody, it's time to have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're gone. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care, young or old. Get in the groove and let the good times roll. Well, don't sit there mumbling, talking trash. If you wanna have some fun, you gotta spend some cash and let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care, young or old. Get in the groove and let the good times roll. Well, here come the landlord. We'll lock all the doors. When the police come, we'll tell them the joint is closed. And let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care, young or old. Get in the groove and let the good times roll. Hey everybody, I just got to town, $1 in my pocket, ready to clown. Don't let anybody sell me cheap, 50 cents more than I take. Let the good times roll. I don't care, young or old. Get in the groove, let the good times roll. 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 I don't care, young or old. Get in the groove and let the good times roll.
What are
Rob Candler. That was Rob Candler, Dr. Welser. You heard him. He's the man. And I'm not wearing a Rob's Music hat tonight, but he's our sponsor. You know, he's my best friend in the world. He's a great guy. We love Rob. That's right. It's a hard thing. And so that was Dr. Welser. And you got to see some shots of Rob playing at my birthday party. Rob Candler, my buddy. He looked very handsome there, I thought, too. And I want to say, by the way, that I am wearing a BMW hat. So if any BMW dealers want to sponsor me because I'm advertising this on there, I'd be more than happy to accept a car. What else do they make? Motorcycles, pool tables.
Sports guys, yeah.
Sports guys, man, I'll
I
take
did.
it. You know what I also noticed, Jamie? I wanted to say something on this. You know when I'm always looking at the screen, you can see me over there. You can see me squinting. Can you guys see that out there? I squint the whole time. First two shows I saw that. So I also want to say if anybody wants to sponsor any laser disc or laser surgery, laser eye surgery, and people want to sponsor us, I'll take the free operation too to fix my eyes, and we'll advertise you on our show.
He won't do it.
I'm the world's biggest liar. I'm a liar.
No.
Okay, so that was Dr. Welser.
You know, I thought we were going to check in with the astronauts. You know, we were talking all
Yes.
kind of stuff.
Yes. You know, and by the way, that Dr. Welser tape, that's got at least a decade old. It's probably 15 years old or something like that. So But I think it sounds good. Okay, so so what are you going to dial in here now, Jamie?
This is
Oh, man.
something called Main Street by the Astronauts, our own Richard Otis Fifield from around here.
R.O.
R.O.
Rich Fifield.
Played with the Astronauts, probably our biggest success story star in Boulder. In the 60s, they toured, and they were really some hot stuff. They went over crazy in Japan and stuff. Yeah, they really caught on with the surf wave. And actually, this song's some pretty good stuff. I like it. You think I can cue some right up?
Claire.
Who is that little girl? Who's Claire?
Claire. That's Mark Oldlinger's daughter. He'll kill
Oh,
me.
Claire, here's some
Little
surf for
bit
you,
mad if
baby.
I put that on there. Oh, it's Kyle. Don't tell them we did this.
Streetlights just don't shine as bright now as I walk alone each night now. Everything looks painted all in gray. Window shops all bright in color. Now they all look so much duller. Watching happiness all fade away. Neon signs have lost their glitter. Loneliness can taste so bitter. It's not the same. Watching couples pass me by each day. That special place we used to meet, where we would be together. Now it just seems different and it's changed. It's not the same. Ordinary neon signs have lost their glitter. It's just a loneliness can taste so bitter. It's not the same. Watching couples pass me by each day. That special place we used to meet, where we would be together. Now it just seems different and it's changed. It's not the same. Ordinary neon signs have lost their glitter. It's just a loneliness can taste so bitter. It's not the same. Watching couples pass me by each day. Neon signs have lost their glitter. It's just a loneliness can taste so bitter. It's not the same.
And that was our buddies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, actually, this is a picture of the astronauts we have up there right now. Sorry, it's got this thing going there, but it's because it's reading a VHS tape. And but that's Rich Fifield, our buddy, right there. Well, you can't really. Anyway, this is the Astronauts, and that was the Astronauts. That's what you heard. Those guys were a long time ago in Boulder, Colorado. Got 50s, was it, or early 60s?
I think it was early 60s.
Early 60s.
And speaking of the 60s,
Speaking of the 60s, all right, something that I wanted to play. This is, and thank you, Astronauts, and RO, by the way, our buddy. And
peace, you guys.
Peace, that's right.
Peace.
A couple weeks ago we did Runaway Express. We reviewed their new CD, Oh Boy, which is about Buddy Holly, and I told you a little bit about Jim Ratz, the guy that runs Runaway Express, likes to do editing tapes, and he put together this 2 CD thing. It's all about the 60s, and it cuts. Do you remember those songs, Jamie, back when we were like kids, and they would have a whole bunch of monster songs, and guys would talk for a minute, and then they'd play something from the Monster Mash, and then they'd talk a little more, and they'd play something from the motorcycle songs where the guys wrecked and stuff. Well, that's what this guy does. It's all about the 60s, and he uses music from that era to demonstrate his points or to make a storyline. But anyway, the thing is really long, millions of hours, or 2 CDs anyway. And he did a single, though, a 4-minute single, and I wanted to play it. I think it's really interesting. As a matter of fact, Jamie and myself at one point played a gig with a guy named Scott Bennett, who was in Runaway Express, and he fashioned a live 15-minute thing a medley based on this single that Jamie and I played in front of for Crystal Market's reopening a couple of years ago. So anyway, this is the thing. It's 4 minutes long. We'll just let it play, and I think it's really interesting. I hope you like it. So here you go.
And now, we proudly present the 1960s.
Let us begin.
Beating of a heart just upon this sound. My boy, lollipop. All you gotta do is do it. People try to put us to down. Talking about my generation. Just because we want the world and we want it. We want the world and we want it. Now,
We all want to change the world.
give me a U. Give me an S. Give me a C. Give me a K. What's that spell?
A flax. Is that right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's that spell? The answer is blowing in the wind. What's that spell? Sense of compliments, meaningless nouns.
In a car,
Well, you know you got it. If it makes you feel good, oh yes indeed. So my friend, those were the days, strange days. Yes, they were. Those were the days. Yesterday, oh I believe. And yesterday don't matter if it's gone. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday afternoon. I'm just beginning to see. What do you think? I can see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles. I can see for 8 miles. Gonna get out of that
All right, Jim Rats. That was great. The Fabulous 60s. You can reach Jim Rats, I believe, at runawayexpress.com. I think was the website or the email address or something. I can't ever remember how that stuff works, but you can reach him. You can look up runawayexpress.com, and it will talk about these things and how to get a hold of them if you ever needed to. So anyway, okay, that is that. Now, What are we going for, Jamie
I
Polisher?
was thinking a little bit of Tim O'Brien.
Tim O'Brien. That'll settle us down. I love Tim O'Brien.
It's a little something off his traveling album, Traveler.
Tim O'Brien. Let's play it.
Kelly's Shoes, Tim O'Brien.
I have a friend lives up in Portland. I stayed there with him one time. He had a new pair of high-top sneakers. Didn't fit him, but they fit me fine. I laced up his Converse sneakers. We drove down the California line. After we played a little gig in Chico, he headed home. He left me behind. He said, take these shoes and be on your way. It looks like you got traveling to do. Come back and see me some other day. Tell me all about where they took you to. Tell me all about where they took you to. Now I had a lot of fun in those black Chuck Taylors, the finest shoe that's never been worn. I can see where I've been in the color fade, and I can see what I learned with the frayed and worn. I walked off the tread on the concrete pavement of London and Dublin and New York town. I shook out the sand from the ocean beaches. I left it on the floor of an airport lounge. Said, take these shoes and be on your way. It looks like you got traveling to do. Come back and see me some other day. Tell me all about where they took you to. Tell me all about where they took you to. Today it rained at the Bluegrass Fest Day. Squishy squashing through the fields all day. I rinsed them out in the cool lake water. I washed that mountain mud away. Now I'm sitting in a friendly kitchen. The wind outside, it howls and blows. I let them dry by a cozy fire and warm my soaked and wrinkled toes. He said, take these shoes and be on your way. It looks like you got traveling to do. Come back and see me some other day. Tell me all about where they took you to. Tell me all about where they took you to. These are shoes that like to travel. No telling where they'll take me to. Still not done scratching gravel. Still gotta show me a thing or two. He said, take these shoes and be on your way. It looks like you got traveling to do. Come back and see me some other day. Tell me all about where they took you to. Tell me all about where they took you to. I have a friend lives up in Portland. I stayed there with him one time. He had a new pair of high-top sneakers. Didn't fit him, but they fit me fine. Born in the mountains many years ago, I climbed these hills and valleys through the rain and snow. Seen the lightning flash and heard the thunder roll. I've endured. How long must one endure? Barefoot in the not to clothe a soul. Sent to church on Sunday to learn the golden rule. I've endured. How long must one endure? I've worked for the rich and I've lived with the poor. I've seen many heartaches and I've seen many more. I've lived, loved, and sorrowed, been to success's door. I've endured. How long must one endure? Born in the mountains many years ago, climbing hills and valleys through all the rain and snow. Seen the lightning flash and heard the thunder roll. I've endured. How long must one endure? I've endured. How long must one endure?
All right, sir. All right, sir. That was Tim O'Brien. We're looking at Tim O'Brien's website now as we speak here. His website is www.timobrien.net/ well, I'm in the schedule now. You don't have to do the slash stuff, I guess, though. But www.timobrien without the little thing after the O on the O'Brien. So it looks like a nice website. Tim O'Brien, you would expect that. He's such a pro. He's a great guy. Jamie?
Him and his sister Molly are out of West Virginia.
That's right. Molly.
And of course, Tim was part of the notorious Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers, and
Hot Rise.
Hot
Rise was
Rise.
their big band here forever.
Oh,
A lot of you
yeah.
guys know that. Look, it's Will Torrance, our mayor. This was at a...
I voted for him today.
You did? Serious? Uh-huh.
Well, I think he was running for county commissioner or something. I was just filling in the Democratic blanks.
That was the...
You know, it said Democrat next to his name, so I said, whatever the hell he's running for, that'll work. But I voted today, Bill.
Good for you, Jamie, man, doing your civic duty.
I suppose.
I'm gonna wait. Look, these are all guys from the co-op. This is footage from they had a benefit before they even built the place years ago, and a lot of speakers there at that. But anyway, okay. So we are gonna play. You know, I was just dying to. Jamie, is it okay if I play this thing from Citizen?
It is.
A friend of mine. This is in honor of a guy named Dan Gossett. He had this band called Citizen, and Chris Engelman was in it. Chris Engelman got me the gig, actually. And they wrote original music. They were a really good band. Fly McClard played in the band. A guy named Jimmy Brennan. How funny, because my name's Bill Brennan. Jimmy Brennan played in the band as well. And the guy, he moved to Hawaii and he died a few years ago. And I thought this would be nice just to do a little tribute to him, play this one song, because they were a really good band. And like I say, very original, exciting. I don't know if this cassette, you know, demonstrates the versatility and the greatness of them, but I think it might be interesting. So let's just play it if we can. Jamie, thank you.
I think it's a great idea, Bill.
Thanks, dude.
Hawaii.
Hawaii, ooh la la. Takes a second to get going here. Sorry, it must be.
I look for golden opportunity. It happens every time you look at me. I looked for love and saw you standing there. I'd almost given up that I could care. I can't help wonder how good it could be to thrust my heart into complicity. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I could make a start. So very long I felt so far apart. I spent too many nights too much alone. Maybe tomorrow I couldn't take you home. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I look for golden opportunity. It happens every time you look at me. I can't help wonder how good it could be to thrust my heart into complicity. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay, Jamie, I'm
All
sorry.
right.
We had a little bit of a glitch there. You might have seen the thing jump or something, but I'm sure it's fine. And that was Citizens. So I think it's a great thing to do it for Dan Gossett. Jamie, you think you know some history of Dan Gossett? Maybe?
I might, but I shouldn't say.
Well, it
It's
might
all
be
good.
right.
It's all
Okay.
good.
He's a Denver guy anyway, and we just, we miss him, and that's for you, Dan. Good song, good tune.
So, what about Dennis Tiger?
Dennis Tiger, our
Give
old
Dennis a little
buddy.
airplay, you know?
Yes. So everybody in Boulder knows Dennis Tiger, the legend,
Indeed.
right?
The man whom time forgot. Dennis Tiger. More on him.
bottom of the bottle. Though my friends I've tried, the bottom of the bottle ain't no place to hide. The bottom of the bottle, the hardest place to stand. The bottom of the bottle ain't no treasure in the sand. I don't know where people go when they're not around for the late, late show. Only know that I miss them so when they slip way down past the bottom of the bottle. Oh no, the bottom of the bottle. There's a shipwreck laying around the bottom of the bottle. There ain't no treasure on the ground. In the barroom, I'm thinking, for all that smoking and drinking, at the bottom of the bottle, you ain't swimming if you're sinking. I don't know where people go when they're not around for the late, late show. Only know that I miss them so when they slip way down past the bottom of the bottle. Oh no, had a friend just let go, couldn't stop drinking, went down slow to the bottom of the bottle. Oh no, bottom of the bottle. Oh no, don't matter what you say.
Are we playing more, Dennis? That was good, Dennis.
I
That
would
was
like to play a
nice.
little more, Dennis. A little thing called Staggerly. Staggerly.
I'm fine with that.
Can you handle that?
You betcha. I like Dennis.
I stand on the corner, heard my bulldog bark. They were barking at the people gambling in the dark. They're Staggerly, Billy Line, two men gambled late. Staggerly threw 7, Billy Line he threw 8. Well, down New Orleans, place called the Lion Club. Step his step, Billy the Lion Club. Staggerly was a bad man, bad as he could be. Fought Billy Line to a standstill, can't you see? Well, Billy, said Staggerly, please don't take my life. I got 3 little children, a very sickly wife. Now, Billy, said Staggerly, please don't do me like that. You mean to win money, take a brand new Stetson hat. Staggerly shot the poor boy, shot that boy so bad. The bullet went high, built the bartender glad. They took Staggerly, put him in a lonesome cell. When killed him, killed his woman as well. And the devil took Staggerly, put him up on the shelf. Staggerly got back, a root hell by himself.
Dennis Tiger. We love this man, that's all I can say.
Dennis Tiger. And as a matter of fact, this is Dennis Tiger you are seeing on video now. He's the guy in between Jamie and myself. Nobody can see me pointing, but he is. He's that guy playing harp that you've been seeing for a few minutes. That's Dennis Tiger. And now he's shaking that tambourine.
Ah, yeah.
Dennis the Menace. Well, is he a
love
menace?
Dennis, he can certainly be a menace. He's my favorite menace in the entire world.
Who isn't?
You know, he's really a menace. You know, there's something just kind of just happening here. It's just kind of, there's noodling going on while we're talking.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just Mike Roach, you know?
Mike Roach.
It's just Michael noodling. This is a legendary guy along with Dennis Tiger from the past of the music scene around here. No, it's not Biff.
Not Biff. Michael Roach is the guy, you know?
We love this guy too. He's my favorite guitar player in the whole wide world. You know, I was thinking about listening to a little bit of Biff Lloyd. I've got us on. We're actually up now.
Is Michael Roach?
Michael Roach is still wailing, but it's, you know, like I just thought it'd be something that'd be beautiful to hear.
Kind of hard for us to hear it in here, Michael Roach.
Yeah, he's in the background grooving away there. We just love this guy. I needed to put him on a little bit. But what do you say we get Biff Lloyd going? Can
Biff
you dig
Lloyd.
some of that?
Yes, sirree, sir.
I could really dig some Biff Lloyd. Hang on while I cue him up. It's
Okay.
Joe Romer.
Yeah, go ahead, cue it up. The guy we're going to put on, Joe Romer, he's the drummer, right?
He certainly is.
You know, again, talking about Runaway Express, these guys I always bring up in every show, but it's because I played a lot of gigs with them, and we used to play up in Central City, Blackhawk area, and we had to, and now and then I get to use the opening act's drum set, or the act that comes after us, their drum set. And I walk in to play this guy's drum set, and you know, bass drums, the big drum that you hit with your foot is normally 20 or 22 inches. This bass drum was the hugest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was enormous, like Big Head Todd's head, as they say. But it was humongous. It must be 30. Do you know how big that thing is? Because Jamie has played gigs with this Joe Romer a lot.
It wouldn't fit on the album cover, that's for sure.
It was huge, and to hit this thing, it would be this cannon in a cave. Every time you'd hit it, it was fantastic. I loved it.
Biff Lloyd's not just a drummer, he's a trumpet player, an excellent harmonica player.
You're kidding.
A slapping drummer. And he plays a little trumpet on this this tune we got coming up. It's called God's Dog, actually. I think I'm going to just set it to flying, and it's all right if we talk.
He's a super talent.
I think this is magic. It's just this little chromium switch here.
I am the dog of the universe.
You got dog.
I am the dog of the universe.
Got dog.
People walking up and down the street unaware that they're born free. They think they're part of some kind of special history. The boogeyman that they pray to's got them living in a fog. That's why I am telling you they're God's dog.
Dog. You got dog.
I'm the dog of the universe.
You got dog.
We are the dog of the universe.
You got dog.
You got loudmouth TV preacher creatures telling you what to do.
When it comes to living on planet Earth, they don't even have a clue.
They threaten you with a bunch of rules from the Bible catalog.
The end result is like a cult, cause you are God.
You are God's dog.
I'm God's dog.
You are God's dog.
I'm the dog of the universe. What's that mouth? You are the dog of the universe. You are God's dog. We are the dog of the universe. We are God's dog. I'm God's dog. You are God's dog.
Dog.
We are God's dog.
Okay, that was Biff Lloyd, aka Joe Romer, Jamie's buddy, and one of my idols as a drummer. The guy's great. We're going to start doing some promo here because we're going to be winding this thing down. So remember, this is our information. Please send us your songs and we'll play them over the air. You know, so far we've just been playing stuff that it's been our friends that we've had these CDs in our possession because people haven't sent us stuff because the show hasn't aired yet. But this will be the third airing of the show, so as I'm being redundant, hopefully you will have sent us stuff by now. But anyway, send out your stuff to songs to care of BB, Post Office Box 768, Boulder, Colorado 80306-0768, and or email us for questions, comments, criticisms, whatever. You can yell at us at freetunes42@hotmail.com. We would love to get the songs or comments or whatever the heck you want to send. I love that.
You know, you probably can't hear it, Phil, but Mike Roach is just playing away behind us. Just nothing that, I mean, he's just testifying. He's the coolest. Oh, yeah.
Mike Roach,
NHU Foods. Don't forget, revolutionizing the world's food industry since 1996.
1996, that's right. Andy Hort, is that how you say his last name? I'm not sure.
I actually don't know.
That's his place. He's at Broadway and Maxwell or Mapleton now, that interesting looking white building there. Go check him out. He's got some good chow there. I eat it all the time because I love it. All right, what else, Jamie? Just please, people, send us your songs.
Is that what you're thinking?
We would like you to send us your songs.
Is it time for that?
Well, we're working with about a minute to go, so I
guess that kind of would be it.
Get the chops together, boy.
There's us boys.
While we mug lightly.
Us brothers.
Lightly, careful, lightly.
Get your chops together, boys. Send us your song. Come on.
We don't care what kind of size. It could be one woman alone.
Oh, you got me.
25 sweaty guys.
Look out there, Dr. Bones. What's the matter with them?
Come on. Send us your songs. I know they're dangerous, but come on.
I'm dangerous, Jerry. I'm very, very dangerous.
Here we are, folks. We are winding down, and we give us the information. Please do send us your songs, and I want to make sure that you guys see this over here. This is what we're always looking at. This is like a computer where we're doing Scala and internet kind of stuff, and these are the CD machines and the audio machines. So just so you knew what was happening here, that's the deal with us. And you know what? We are signing off. So. So please send us your songs. I would like to be dialing up the info here, but I can't find it. I just found it. That is us. We are winding down. Let's take it down. Okay.
Peace on you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.